the case against Casey Anthony.
This morning, we have the newly released audio recordings of Casey while in the back of a sheriff's car on the day that she was indicted for murder. On the recordings from October, Casey sounds calm and confident. While on her way to the Orange County Sheriff's Office, she joked about being followed by the police and the media. Later, she told investigators that she felt in the past someone had tried to trick her into confessing.
I was put in a position where someone's trying to trick a confession.
Well, I don't want to. No,
that's not going to happen.
Casey told investigators that she was willingly answering questions about the case with her attorney present, but that interview never happened. Prosecutors say that they mistakenly released recordings of jail officers who saw Casey on December 11th, the day that Kaylee's remains were found.
At the time, it was still unknown if the remains were in fact those of Kaylee. The officer said Casey heard the news on the radio in her jail cell and saw our special report in which investigators found what they believed were Kaylee's remains less than a half mile from Mother Casey Anthony's house. Lieutenant Tammy Unser described Casey's reaction.
She collapsed into the chair and started to what appeared to be hyperventilating.
Lieutenant Unser also said Casey asked for a sedative, which was not normal for her, and that was the first drug she had taken while she was in jail at the time. Those audio tapes were supposed to be held until a judge ruled a defense request to keep them away from the public. And a secret recording of Lee Anthony may give some insight into how Casey may operate.
I want to figure out what Casey I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's the Casey that she doesn't care about anybody else but herself and her daughter. And then there's the Casey that will put her daughter in front of everybody else. And that's, I think, the person that I'm trying to get open up to me.
Investigators got Casey's ex-boyfriend, Tony Lazaro, to allow them to install 4 different cameras inside his car to record this conversation with Lee Anthony. Lee admitted he doesn't think his sister ever searched for Kaylee. He also said she's been deceitful since middle and high school. You can see all of the raw video of the interviews and more than 200 pictures on our homepage at WFTV.com.